take yourself back to the Raiders, how you felt when you played and how bad the defense was when Rob Ryan was your defensive coordinator, and then you could live in my fucking life. Yeah, there you go. Live in my life now.
Man.
Live in my life now.
I mean, Oakland.
You ain't on NFL Network, so was Rob Ryan that bad? Because he making it like he was ass.
I mean, Rob was bad from a standpoint of, I mean, the defense just wasn't sound.
A million
and
checks.
So, like me coming from where I came from in Atlanta, really sharp dudes who played the game and every little, no stone was left unturned. So here I go to Oakland and I'm watching Nam just kind of inside out technique, he ain't really doing nothing. He just hoping they don't throw the ball that way, right? And the fear factor is keeping the pressure off his neck. And so, we're playing coverages and I'm asking hella questions because that's just me. I need to know the why, right? I gotta know the why in coverage because that just helps me process it and understand. And so I could tell the first day, man, me asking questions, nobody had answers. And it was just kind of like, well, he got to find him. And I'm like, well, dog, if we do this dude's open, what if they get the ball there? Well, we just got to.
We sat in a meeting before.
All right, bro, if that's.
So you saying
we
Rob
was about
Ryan
to play
is
the
an
Jets.
ass coach?
No, he wasn't an ass coach. His scheme was just very complex, and it was built off of confusing the quarterback and hitting the quarterback.
Yeah,
that was his answer for everything.
But did it confuse you guys? Because y'all played in it.
One time we played the Jets, bro, and we got down to it, and we was like, all right, we got it to as sound as possible. And he was like, well, who got the fullback? He looked. He said, it. He'll drop it.
Yeah.
Just like that.
Hey.
He said, what?
Hey, he's the last guy in the progression the quarterback has to find him.
He ain't gonna get to him.
And to a certain extent, though, TJ, you can do that sometimes, right? I can send more and not have enough in coverage because I'm banking that the back's gonna stay in, or I'm banking.
TJ,
this is
I'm
a key though.
something, but you can't do it all the
Because
time.
I
Worse
played-
shit than that. I got better stories.
I played
You
against
can't live
Rex
in that
Ryan.
world.
It's not Rex and Robert different,
No,
though.
listen. When he was in Baltimore, obviously, and I'm in Cincy, we didn't throw the ball to our tight end. We would watch the film. Tight end running down the field wide open. We didn't throw the ball to him. It was going to Chad and myself and Chris Henry. So they do that because the ball ain't going to the fullback.
Listen, we had zero coverages, and you will be my witness, where they had called crook technique. It was the back. It was a zero coverage, but the free safety had the back. He says, stand in the middle of the field like a statue, and it's going to confuse the quarterback, and stand there like this for a second. You got the back. And he was like, he going to be looking at you. Am I lying?
He didn't tell me
He
that.
told us about a crook technique.
Hey, man, we
he
ain't
said,
doing
stand
that,
there in
bro.
the middle of the field, and he said, you got the back. And he said, it's going to be so much coming. Like, we all about confusing the quarterback, make him play left-handed. Also, we would be stopping teams and have a whole different game plan in the second half.
Do the Raiders of today, have they surprised you with their 0-3 start?
Stinky organization.
Yeah, for sure they've surprised me because coming out of all of that mess they had to deal with last year, right? I thought this was a team that, man.
I'm with you.
They let the leadership
I like Josh McDaniels. You know they left. Yeah. They left Bisaccia go, who I thought was a big part of the reason, but they still got Derek Carr, who I thought did a phenomenal job,
Underrated.
in that leadership role.
Josh McDaniels is ass,
and so,
bro. Like,
Josh
why y'all
McDaniels, I feel like he's a smart enough offensive guy that the defense wasn't going to be the problem. They're going to let the defense handle their own thing, and the offense going to do their thing. When I look at what he does offensively, what he's been able to do in New England, man, like they have a system and that shit works.
Well, who's been able to do? Tom
New England, yes,
Tom
McDaniels.
All right, let me tell you this.
It ain't all time.
It's not,
man.
though, but you so smart of an offensive coach that, you get full control, you get your team, you keep 5 running backs, 1 fullback, 6 backs. You don't even give yourselves a chance to win. You don't even have enough people. It's not even enough healthy bodies, it just don't make sense. And I feel like—
When you come up with that stat?
Bro, that's a real stat. I really—
He's breaking down the roster. I'm
You got
like,
6
I
backs
don't
and
know
you
how
got
many backs they got.
They got, but
if they are doing that, that's not smart.
I take my job serious, and I want to
still
deliver
trying to figure it out,
real
though. I mean,
information.